John Stuart Mill was an English philosopher, economist, and political theorist. He was a prominent advocate for utilitarianism, a philosophy that emphasizes the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. He also served as a member of Parliament and held various positions in the British government. Here are some of his famous quotes along with brief explanations. The only purpose for which power can be rightfully exercised over any member of a civilized community, against his will, is to prevent harm to others. This quote from Mill's book, On Liberty, summarizes his principle of harm, which states that individuals should be free to act as they please as long as their actions do not harm others. Mill believed that individual liberty was crucial to human progress and that the role of government should be limited to protecting citizens from harm caused by others. One person with a belief is equal to a force of 99 who have only interests. This quote reflects Mill's view on the importance of individual beliefs and convictions. He believed that a single individual with a strong belief could have a greater impact than a large group of people who only act out of self-interest. Mill believed that individuals should be free to express their beliefs and opinions, even if they are unpopular or controversial. War is an ugly thing, but not the ugliest of things. The decayed and degraded state of moral and patriotic feeling which thinks that nothing is worth war is much worse. This quote, from Mill's essay The Contest in America, reflects his view on the importance of patriotism and the willingness to fight for one's country. Mill believed that while war was never desirable, there were certain situations in which it was necessary to protect one's country and way of life. He also believed that a lack of patriotism and willingness to defend one's country could lead to a decay of moral values. The individual is not accountable to society for his actions insofar as these concern the interests of no person but himself. This quote from On Liberty reflects Mill's view on individual autonomy and the right to make choices that only affect oneself. Mill believed that individuals should be free to pursue their own happiness and well-being without interference from society, as long as their actions do not harm others. A person may cause evil to others not only by his actions but by his inaction, and in either case, he is justly accountable to them for the injury. This quote, also from On Liberty, reflects Mill's belief that individuals have a responsibility to act in ways that do not harm others. He believed that people could be held accountable for the harm caused by their inaction as well as their actions, and that society had a responsibility to encourage individuals to act in ways that benefited the greater good. It is better to be a human being dissatisfied than a pig satisfied, better to be Socrates dissatisfied than a fool satisfied. This quote, from Mill's book Utilitarianism, reflects his belief in the importance of intellectual and moral pursuits over simple pleasures. The only freedom which deserves the name is that of pursuing our own good in our own way, so long as we do not attempt to deprive others of theirs or impede their efforts to obtain it. This quote, also from On Liberty, reflects Mill's belief in the importance of individual freedom and the limits of government power. Mill believed that individuals should be free to pursue their own happiness and well-being without interference from government, as long as they do not harm others. He argued that government should only intervene in cases where harm to others was at risk. He, who knows only his own side of the case, knows little of that. This quote, from Mill's book on liberty, reflects his belief in the importance of intellectual diversity and open-mindedness. Mill believed that individuals should be exposed to a variety of ideas and opinions, even those they disagreed with, in order to fully understand a topic. He argued that individuals who only knew their own point of view were limited in their understanding and were less capable of making informed decisions. The tyranny of the prevailing opinion and feeling is more formidable than many kinds of political oppression, because it is exercised over the mind. This quote, from On Liberty, reflects Mill's belief in the danger of conformity and the importance of individual thought. Mill argued that social pressure and the desire to conform to prevailing opinions could be just as harmful as political oppression, because it limited individual thought and creativity. He believed that individuals should be free to express their own opinions and ideas without fear of social pressure or ridicule. The principle itself of dogmatic religion, dogmatic morality, dogmatic philosophy, is what requires to be rooted out, not any particular manifestation of that principle. This quote, from Mill's book, 3 Essays on Religion, reflects his belief in the importance of critical thinking and questioning of traditional beliefs. Mill believed that dogmatic beliefs, whether religious, moral, or philosophical, were limiting and hindered human progress. He argued that individuals should be free to question and challenge traditional beliefs in order to advance knowledge and understanding. To tax the larger incomes at a higher percentage than the smaller, is to lay a tax on industry and economy, to impose a penalty on people for having worked harder and saved more than their neighbors. This quote, from Mill's book, Principles of Political Economy, reflects his belief in the importance of economic freedom and fairness. Mill argued that a progressive income tax, which taxes higher incomes at a higher rate, was unfair because it penalized individuals for their success and hard work. He believed that taxes should be levied in a way that did not discourage economic growth and innovation.